and I was scared. Let's, with all honesty, I was very, very, very scared. But I just did it afraid. But aside this, I'm not a foodie.
So
It's Gloria that I want to spoil me. I'm not.
A few moments later.
Listen,
It pain me. But yes, we eat after that, or I will not get, so you not see.
hello and welcome to another edition of Eat and Gist with Gloss. I am, of course, your host, Doresika Gloss, and then today I have with me an extremely special guest. He is really special. Let me say that again.
Okay.
Yeah, he's someone that I've watched grow from his. I think I met him some time ago. I think that was maybe 2017 or
Like
so,
2016,
2016,
yeah,
I
2016
guess.
about.
And we both grown, and something that is particular that I admire about him is the excellence, right? The growth in excellence, and you get to meet him today. So I have with me Mr. Johnny Bravo. He's an excellent master of ceremony, an award-winning one, by the way. I must add that. And so I'm just going to allow him to say a few words to you, and then we move on.
All right, so thank you for having me. First off, and she said Mr. Johnny Bravo. That was when I was not excellent, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, so when I became excellent, I took away the Johnny and I left the lady Bravo.
bravo!
So it's just Mr. Bravo,
Mr. Bravo,
Yeah,
nice. Okay.
So I just say why it was just simple, so I don't look like that cartoonic. Johnny Bravo, it sends that cartoonic, yeah.
Yes.
So I give it to Johnny and just leave
Leave
Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah, because of the kind of audience I literally wanted to work with.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. So you see that you start out basically, and as you go, you can make adjustments.
Sure.
There's no one size fits all to anything.
Yeah.
As you grow in excellence, you just make adjustments. That's amazing. Thank you for being here with us.
My pleasure.
So today we're going to be discussing something pretty interesting, and
Okay.
I understand that our journeys thus far, understanding where we began and how far we've come. There are stories to tell.
True.
And I believe we could all glean a thing or two from what we're going to be talking about today. So, you exactly. I mean, he just stated um, something in line with what we're talking about when he began, when he started out, and some changes he had to make. So we're going
Yeah.
to be discussing. The theme for today's edition is showing up in spite of the fear of failure.
Wow, showing up in spite of the fear of failure.
So
Wow.
it's a session that would inspire you, you learn from, and also would entertain you.
Okay.
And while we're gisting about it,
Would
please
also
feel free
it's
to
okay.
it's a
But aside this, I'm not a foodie.
so
It's Gloria that I want to spoil me. I'm not.
So he said, anyways, you have permission to be small.
Permission,
Hope you're
okay.
not on any
I'm
diet.
no. Diet. When I see no.
Okay, amazing. So we're talking about showing up in spite of the fear. So there's this thing that happens to basically everyone,
Okay.
right? That wants to start out something, and then there's always some kind of fear
Fear.
of the unknown, and
Yeah.
so we're going to be learning from Mr. Bravo's experiences, and
Okay.
basically just gisting, and then you just be inspired and learning
Okay.
as we go further. Okay, so we'll start with, I have 5 questions for Mr. Bravo. So we'll start with the first one. So I think this one is interesting. So he says, have you had a negative experience in the past that made you feel like you shouldn't get to push through in your career?
Yes, I have had quite a number of them. If I am to be honest, okay, maybe I'll just do a background check of when I started. Then I'll not say probably some of the experiences. Yeah. So I started way back 20, that was 2018. I've started professionally, that was 2018, but I've been doing like going for events and all of that before 2018. I've always loved events. I've always loved parties. If I was not an MC, party would have taken my money. I know.
So either way,
Either way,
you
but
just have to be
now
there.
I have to be there.
So
But now I don't even go out to parties without being paid.
amazing.
So
So you see, when you love something, try to monetize it,
that's just the
make
thing.
money off of it.
Yeah, monetize everything you love. So I love parties, and I know it was around 2018 or so. A friend of mine called me, reached out to me, and said I should come host his concert. Yeah, his concert, and now that's the fear of the unknown. Funny how I did for some reasons. When he told me, I was like, it was like about 2 months or 1 month or so to the concert, and he said, "Come and host the concert for us." I was like, "Okay, no problem. I'll come and host it." But inside of me, I thought to myself, "This guy, I'll fall in hand."
Ah, you see that?
So,
Amazing.
but there's still something I still do not understand to date, honestly. But when it was like 1 month or so to the event, he reached out again and said, "Send your picture." I think there's something they do confirmed. They put your
Yes,
picture and
yes, yes,
confirmed all of
yes.
that. I sent my picture, ladies and gentlemen. Before I knew it, yeah, print banner. My face was almost my face was everywhere. That this guy will be hosting the event.
Ooh,
What into the
wow.
event? It was then I dawned on me that I was going to host the event, and I was scared. Let's, with all honesty, I was very, very, very scared. But I just did it afraid. That's it. I did it afraid. Like I did it afraid, and
I think you should say that again. I think you
so
say
I
that
did
again.
it afraid. I
He
hosted the event
did it
afraid.
afraid.
And every time I get interviewed, I always say this at the end of the story. How I started the event, I know. How the event ended, I don't know. No jokes.
Amazing.
I just knew I said the event, and the days I can honestly remember right now is that the next morning I woke up and I was sleeping in my bed. I'm not even kidding. I did not. I'm not joking.
Amazing.
I know the event finished around like 5, 6, but what happened after I did not know. Because the next day I went out, and jokes aside, when I went out that morning, I started seeing people that probably were at the event, and they're like, "When you the one that hosted the last night?" I was like, "Yes, you just tell me I did not do it. I know." I'm like, "No, you were amazing. You were good. Like, I was
Wow.
like, really?" And what started like what I started afraid now has become a multi-million, you know, career
Venture,
venture.
career,
Yeah. So
and imagine he started afraid.
afraid. Yeah. So
That's everything basically. It comes across this fear cuts across
everything.
everything,
Yeah.
every sector,
Yeah.
be it education, medicine, wherever, and
Wherever entertainment, everything.
everything, because there's a fear that comes with putting yourself out there.
True. True.
Because now you're not just with your family. Everybody, we have our comfort zone with our family
Yeah.
members where we can just be ourselves, and
Yeah.
we are not afraid of judgment per
True.
se.
True.
Or say even if I do something when I don't like,
She
we go wake up
yes.
the next morning, look at our
See.
face.
Yeah.
But then there's something that comes with being out with people. I mean, putting yourself in the public.
Mm.
Open yourself up to public opinion.
Opinion and criticism.
I'm
Yeah. Say
telling
it.
you. So critics, trolls, and
Like
all.
it's funny.
It's a whole
A lot
thing out
actually.
there. But that shouldn't be the reason why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Honestly, that should not be the
It
reason.
shouldn't be.
It,
Matter of fact, like he said, you could start afraid.
to start afraid.
It's okay to start afraid.
Very, very okay to start afraid. Now back
Okay
to your
to
question. Are there what? Please come again with that
negative
question again.
experiences
Negative
that you've had
experience.
that make you feel like, oh, I'm done with this
That was
ceremony game.
that was like in 2019. I called up my friend Debbie. You probably should guess to watch. I'm going to send this personally to you so you watch. I called up my friend the next morning and I said, "I'm done. Like
Ooh.
I'm done. Like you see this thing, I have to let me just focus on education because my family was go to school, come outside with a good grade, look for a job, 9 to 5, good. That was it. But me, the bad side of the house,
Black sheep, mama.
the black sheep of the house said, "No, I cannot follow this pattern." When most of everybody, yeah, doing 9 to 5 and working out, but I could not follow this pattern. So you get and all of that. But so now the gist. But let's
Eat and this. Please
mm,
don't forget, don't get carried away. Oh.
mm,
Pick things.
the
You
gist.
can always
It will
pick
help
things
you
and put
as
it
you're
there.
watching. So it was in 2019. I did an event in 2018 for a brand. It was a pageantry event. Then I'm not going to call his name for some reasons. One of a big name in Lagos State Yeah, met me at that event and invited me. We kept talking. I was like, amazing, you did well last night and all of that. Amazing. I was like, oh, thank you. And we kept in touch. And in 2019, I reached out for an event. It was a gathering of top men in Lagos State.
Wow.
A gathering of, you know what they say, old money. I don't know, those people that
Oh,
that earlier made money in
yeah,
Lagos,
in
like
Lagos.
the old different captains of industries and the likes. I think they were doing like a reunion or something. I was like, just come over. I think they had an MC, so he just said, come over and just do pro bono to crack us up and all of that. And okay, and you watching, probably you're an entertainer, you're anything you're doing. Once you get caught by your client, please make sure you do your background check very well. Do your background check very well.
Never be caught off guard.
Never ask all. It is very okay to ask as many questions as
Yeah,
possible.
possible. Very important.
Then you just taking your, working with your initiative that it should be like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is
You
not always
always
like
be
that.
shocked.
Sure you get. Then I went for that event. He told me where the event was. And yeah, I was born and brought up in Ibaojo, Lagos. Proud of that. Proud of it any day, anytime. So and he told me the event was to hold in Lagos Country Club, Ikeja. As at that time, the only club I know was the beer parlor around Ibaojo. The club where you just think it's just a normal
Yeah,
random club
just
around.
yeah.
I didn't know it was something different.
Ooh.
I went for that event.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
not dressing like to tomorrow. It's one of I still want sky, I still feel to tomorrow because that event should have literally given me
Giving
a
you
whole
some
lot. I'm
good
not even
stuff.
kidding. Then I went for that event. Even I was not dressing well. I think I was not dressing like off the par. Like for that kind of event, I was not dressing too well. It and just.
Let me
Mm. Maybe I enjoyed the story. I'm a very good storyteller because of what I do.
yeah.
So I got to the event that day, and from the gate, when I look at the building of the Lagos Country Club, I first smile. I had to call the man I invited because he placed, I don't even know how God did it. He placed so like much respect on me. I had to
Wow.
call the man and say, please,
In this.
where's the place again you mentioned? It's Lagos Country Club. Where are you? Are you driving here? I'm driving here. Driving here. Oh, we use bus to bus, yeah. But I did not tell him. They were like, oh, why? I was like, okay, I think I'm the police. He said, call me. Tell them, Mr. This thing. I got to the venue. The security man first looked at me. It's I think from there I should not have messed up and just go back to my
Oh,
house.
right.
And he
Because of how
asked me
you
one
were
question.
dressed.
What are you looking for here? I'm not joking.
Woo.
Yeah,
Coming
actually.
from the security
Like
man.
coming from imagine a security man asks you what are you doing
Woo.
looking for here?
That's
Because
huge.
it was terrible then. It was terrible.
Oh, wow.
I had to explain to him that Mr. Susu is looking for me. He said, Mr. I said, call him again. I was like, okay, let me call this person. I called him again. He said, give the security man the phone. Then he talked with the security man. He said, bring that boy in now. All right. Then the security guy probably did not have any choice again. He just gave me a tag. I entered the place. I think I passed
Wow.
like two, three doors. The man at the other end was so eager to see me because what I did at that event. He was so
Yeah.
this guy also cracked my people up and all of that. Long story short, I passed like two doors or so, and
Oh my
immediately he
god.
saw me. You could see the disappointment in his
Oh
face.
my god.
Are you the person I saw that day and the person I'm seeing now?
Oh,
Because I was not dressing well. Okay, I was not dressing well. And I feel, anytime I say this story, I feel very bad.
bad.
But I've learned. And also, sir, you know yourself, in case you get to watch this video, see, I have changed. I'm not 18 I'm not okay because interview like this may fly, and I keep saying that in case you get to watch this video, I have changed. You can check me up on every platform. I deliver nothing but excellence. That's what, I think that's one of the things that better me. I said, okay, after that period, the way he looked at me was not so nice. I literally know he was disappointing and all of that. Then did the event. I did not really do well because
Your morale was
everything was
already.
down, was so down, and I left the event that day. And I called my friend the next morning because my very good friend, we're close then. I called. I said, "Hey, Debbie, what's up?" He said, "This thing I am not doing again. because it was kind of embarrassing. I'm not even joking.
Can you
It was
imagine?
very, very embarrassing for me.
Those are moments where you feel like the ground should just open, like
I just want to keep some people name, but if I mention some people, some top people in Lagos State were at that
oh, we're
event.
there.
That were events.
Wow.
And the man was so eager, like, he was so eager to like share my contact with these people. Wait to God, let us see, don't miss opportunity. Hey. But sometimes, like I keep saying,
Those,
sometimes missed opportunities are actually like, yeah, you might not get most of them, but sometimes just like shaping who you are. It
yeah.
just teach you a lesson that probably you might not learn
I've not
very quick.
learned
I'll
if
learn, sure
you
you get.
follow the normal process. So you see, you can imagine that happening at the very
Hmm.
start of his career. It would have just been what the final.
Imagine, I would have sold on Eagles ring. I would not have scared myself. No jokes. But now we're looking for it is where.
Anyways, you see, the thing is, you can see that he learned from the experience, and he quickly. It might have not been quickly though. I understand that because
It was not quickly. Oh.
he was saying this story
For
now.
6 months, I went depressed. You don't
I
understand.
can
You know when you are seeing
I can imagine.
when you are seeing what you prayed for in your front.
And you were not
But
ready
oh
for
God, we're
it.
not ready for it.
Ah,
My God. Hmm.
ah.
Do your,
Always do your homework.
do your
Get
homework well,
creative.
oh.
In any field,
You see that prayer you're praying
please.
that God do this one. It will come, but are you ready? You should not come here and not ready because honestly, you would. I know I'm going to get very, very big in this country. What even in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, I'm very, very sure of that. But see, that sky is still there. I'm not joking because it would have been like you are an easy path. So you
It
get.
would have been a big stepping stone. But then, beautiful.
So I learned from it, and that's why even if I am going to the next street and I'm being invited for anything, I make sure I dress looking good. So you get. I make sure I dress at least. Even if I see the governor where I go to, I can stand up to him and say, "Good afternoon, sir," and I'm not scared, honestly. So I think that was what I learned, and also I learned to do my background check. Well, I would say when you reach out to me, I ask, "You'll be tired of that. You'll be tired." I even have a like 2 page or 3 pages questionnaire. I must send you because you know I don't want to do that mistake again. I don't want to do it again. So that's one of the most I think that's to be the top expense I had, and honestly, I almost no jokes for 6 months. I said I was not going to do this thing because it was very depressing. I I felt I would never be like accepted again
Again, you know.
because even the man there was ashamed of me. No, he was not like
Hi.
he just gave me distance. Like he didn't even allow people
Know
know
that he
that
was
it
the
was
one
when I
who.
invited me. He
Oh,
just gave me that all of that and Mr. I don't want to mention your name, but I've changed. Honestly, so that's the thing. Do your background check well.
let's hope he gets to see the video.
Hopefully,
Maybe we could even be intentional and try to
hopefully.
get it to him. But you know, this is a very touching story. You know, and it's one that you could learn from too. I have known personally I've had some very beautiful experiences, like not necessarily beautiful. I
Mm.
mean, you get what I'm saying? That made me, want to or more.
I'm not
This
doing
fuck
it.
up was too
I'm not
bad.
doing it again.
One of fact, there's one the long job I did for someone,
Mm,
and this was for, oh my god,
very sorry.
let me not share. I swear, if this girl sees me,
I hope you watch this video now.
but
Because
I'm
it's gonna
getting
help.
no. I had to go for upgrades and everything. I had to improve. I had to invest in my craft because there were times, even there were times when I'm a foodie and I
Mm.
like to cook, right?
No, no
And I
wonder.
immediately went for upgrades and everything. There are times when I had cooked and almost the first time I made curry goats.
Mm.
It was not goaty.
Wow,
It was not.
the goatee was not good to me.
My
Hmm.
dears, it was terrible.
Wow.
But I didn't let it stop me. I went on. There are times when I tried new recipes, and even as an educator, there are times when you fuck up. You make terrible mistakes in the classroom. You know, outside of the classroom, when you meet a parent, there's
Hmm.
something you feel like you should have said. You felt like you just
Yeah.
But the thing is, after that experience, then what?
Then that's there. Then what?
Then what?
Is that there are not 2 options left for you? Is either you want to keep having that experience again, or you want
But
to
also,
stop having that
very
experience.
true.
When you stop that experience, just take the first experience as an example for the next, so it does not happen again, and you'll be good.
That's just it.
You'll be good.
That's just it.
So that is my advice. So, but I tell you for free, we are starting out. See, you cannot run from it. No matter how careful you think you are,
You will
you
still make mistakes.
you will know you will. That what makes you a pro in your craft. No great man. Every great man have a scar.
Very true.
Every great man I've met, they
Very
have
true.
scars, and that will make them great. So
It's not avoidable. So you shouldn't.
bro, sis, don't be afraid. You will have your own. I saved
Very
my full
true.
chest. So just take it from me.
Very true.
Mm.
There will be people who won't like. There will be times when you do jobs for people and it will be bad.
It's not
There will be
forget.
times when you do things and it will not slap.
Just work on yourself. Just
Just
take
keep
every
going,
yeah.
keep improving. And
That's just there.
amazing. Wow. Thanks for sharing
You're
that.
welcome.
I'm even touched. Even
Yeah, I thought I was in my future and I lost my future.
No, you didn't lose your future.
I did not lose my I was in
future now.
people in my it is well.
I understand.
Maybe I would have been I would have been bigger
Wait,
than
of
this. So
course
you
you
get.
you probably then
Maybe I've been hosting governors event by now, who knows? Because the event let me not
Yeah.
mention him. Let me not mention him.
But we trust that opportunities like that will resurface
Of course,
again,
of course.
bigger and better.
Of course. I
And we'll
think
keep it.
one thing I think I'm very proud of myself is, and having those people I saw at that event that day, by God's grace, I've met almost all of them. And now in bigger platforms. But
And
you,
you've been
Mister,
able to
I've not met you. I don't know why. I want to meet you when I did an event and you were like, is this the same
say
guy?
hi.
Don't worry, it will
God
come
will
to
help us
pass.
organize it.
Amen. Oh.
Okay, so the second question has been answered already.
Mm.
He already shared with us how he navigated, because I was about to ask him how he was able to navigate the experience and
Oh.
eventually pull through. And he did that. He shared the fact that it was depressing. It's okay, like my pastor would say, it's okay to cry,
Very okay. Oh.
right? Cry it out, express yourself, express
Yeah.
the displeasure. But after that, try to
Work
pick
on yourself.
yourself up, get better at your
Mm.
craft, and then move on to the next. You
Yeah.
shouldn't die because of that. Do you understand? You shouldn't let your career or anything
That.
die
So,
because of that.
by the way, this food tastes nice. Oh.
Ah,
It makes sense. Oh.
thank you.
It makes sense. Continue. You are just
Thank
me a
you.
meeting. I know.
And he said, do you remember what he said?
I'm not a fool. Wait, side this is not the real me. This is not,
He said he's not a foodie.
this is not the real me. Oh.
Okay.
That's
Let's
okay.
let's permit him for now. Okay, so we want to talk about something else.
Okay.
There's this thing that happens to people where, okay, say for instance, I know you, say maybe 15 years ago, and
Okay.
then of course 15 years ago we were probably doing things at mediocre level, and
That level. Okay.
eventually we move up or we go our separate ways, and we have both invested in ourselves, worked on ourselves, and eventually made something good for ourselves.
True.
Now I meet you this time around. Of course we have that acquaintance,
True.
and then I'm like, no be bravo where I know before, both of us go for this place now,
Yeah.
I beg you, and people tend to do that a lot. A lot of people have issues honoring people in their next level. And I think it's something we need to talk about.
Talk about.
If you met me 5 years ago and you meet me now in a better level, you should know that I put in some work to get to where I am.
True.
And I believe that work is deserving of some honor, right? Of some respect. So,
True.
I want to talk about, because of course you have
I've experienced it.
grown. Oh, you've experienced it too. Almost everybody does.
It
There's
is
always
normal. It's a normal thing.
there's always
It's a
so
normal thing.
let me hear how you experience, and then how do you think you'd react, or how do you advise someone to react to that?
Okay. For me, it was very simple. How I probably navigated this was very, very simple. So I worked on myself. That's now for people that probably want to call me for a job or something.
Yeah.
I worked on myself that if you probably come on my page, you probably know me for like 15 years, 10 years, and you come on my page to look at what I have done. You'll be scared to come on my page and tell me wrong in quotes, tell me something that does not make sense.
Yes.
Because except you are blind, you know how this guy has grown from where you used to know him. So I worked on myself, and It might not work for everybody, but I distance myself from where I started from.
Okay.
Yeah. I took like 2 or 3 years outside. I started from Ibaojo, sure you get. So I took like 2 or 3 years outside Ibaojo, no 4 years or so, outside Ibaojo, not doing any events. Not that I was not getting called for events, but I had to leave that environment because there's not what I wanted to do. I had an event coach that stays outside, stays very close outside Ibaojo. So it was I think one person that actually shaped my mindset. I said, you want to do things better than those people, you have to leave those people because the kind of an average my average event now, I've not really seen it anymore. I'm not even kidding.
No, no, and it's just a fact. It's a fact.
So my guy is saying it's not for me, it's just what it is.
No, it's
It's
true.
just what it is.
I
You
once
get-
taught, of course, everybody knows I'm an educator. I
Yeah.
once taught in Ibaojo, and the salary range I have now as it stands, an average, in fact, an average, let's say, not even masters,
Mm.
a PhD holder probably in Iba or Jo
Might not be earning
probably
it.
will not be earning
So
that.
yeah.
And
So
it's just because of the location
exactly,
and
location matters.
probably the cost of living,
Sure you
cost of
get.
tuition, and
Sure you get.
everything. So yeah, it works. It's just what it is.
So it's just what it is.
There's
So
nothing.
one
Oh,
thing you need to do from those people is leave. If you can leave them, leave them. Sometimes when they call you for a job, tell them you are booked. Be scarce. Scarcity brings value. Be
and that's
scarce.
just it.
Be scarce.
That's why money. When there is an abundance of it, there's an inflation
Yeah.
because scarcity is what brings value. Now, my sister, my sister
Mm.
is a designer.
Okay.
There was a time when we were in Ibaojo.
Okay.
Now she made dresses, but she had a certain amount of money that she wanted to like take for her dresses.
Okay.
Now, many times because of the rates people took around here, they always want her job, which
Okay.
she did more excellently for the same rate at which and at some for a while she had to stop accepting jobs
That's it.
from the environment. So many times, if the what do you call it now? If where you are, right, is not giving you the reward that you think that you desire,
Yeah.
sometimes you
Leave.
might need start considering changing location, or getting clientels in the new locations
Yeah.
that you're
That
looking
you
out
look.
for.
Yeah.
Do your
Exactly.
research. Someone I saw a podcast. Someone was saying, if you're in a field, know your onions in the field.
Yeah.
Know where the
Your clients are
population that you are looking
look
out
for.
for
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Do your research. Do your own research. Do you understand?
Mm.
Basically, so that's amazing.
Yeah. So leave there
Amazing.
and then talk about honor. Yeah. See, whether I like it or not, some persons that know you for 5, 10 years, like become president tomorrow, they know will still know you.
Oh
So
yeah.
you need to accept that fact. First people that will never send your family, no worry, just leave them. They will not become president tomorrow, they don't send you.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Mr. My brother were talking and I told you something. I was like, guy, my other brother, I was like, guy, if you see me outside, don't even let me talk like this. You see?
Those are you
He said, you are bravo outside, you are John here.
very
I
true.
just smell you. Like I can't like I just they pour you cold water. It like become we pray for you to become the biggest art in probably in the world. Become any Travis no become anything in the world. When the guy is
When you
come
come home,
when is he come here?
yeah,
I'm still your senior brother.
very true.
Together your family will never yeah of course they will honor you, they will respect you of that so but they don't really send you like that, so you get. So and when it comes to friends that probably you've known for years, how do you do them? See those ones that really that do not honor you, get scars from them and just keep working on yourself. See, there's a value that will be placed on you that they have no choice
But too,
but to honor you,
and that's just
and that's just fact. They have
that's
no
just
choice. So see, I think the most work is just you working on yourself. Forget we're back. Eat and gist.
okay.
So I think of recent one of my friend called me. Again, she knew me way back, maybe 5, 6 years there about. She knew me from oh we grew up together. And she said, Bravo, please, I know I cannot pay you. But can you please send somebody that you know is okay?
Aww.
See
Aww.
people like that. One of the easiest way to get anybody, eh? Just
To
honor
be
them.
humble.
Remember and just see. Even
Aww, that's so sweet.
the greatest man on earth, once you honor him, you've touched the spot in him.
That's it.
What did I do when she told me that? I said, really? Say, I know I cannot pay you. I see what you're doing. I value your work. Don't worry. Just send somebody. I said, eh. I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to send somebody. Yeah, I even gave my contact of somebody. I sent the person and all right, they got talking about that. Boom, my job already and I showed up.
Oh,
Like, I
wow.
had a friend that day. Oh. I said, you see this one? I will show. I think I had a friend on the island that day. I just so we did 1 hour for her and late. Till
Wow.
tomorrow,
So
she's
graceful.
honestly so. But for people that do not know what I do to them, it's very very simple. When you reach out, I'm sorry I am booked. Even if I don't have any booking, no, I don't worry. What you want to pay me, God has helped us. It's not freaking us again. Shey you get so and all of that. So just people will not honor you, but the ones that honor you, make sure you know reciprocate. So that's me about people that honor and do not honor people.
Thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for that. Amazing. Okay, sorry.
Mm,
I hope you can still hear me because my mouth is
you
full.
forgot to yourself. It's fine. It's fine. Eat and gist for a reason.
Avio.
Mm.
Okay, so the last question.
So the last question, please ask like two more. Ah, I know to leave here. If it's you, will you leave?
Oh my,
Eh?
oh
Please, oh,
my.
you can Google question, no?
Okay, so
Okay, I'm
last
okay.
question. It's actually a two-way question.
Okay.
Thank God it's talking about food, so it's a food question.
The good question.
We always have this
Let me try
question
this.
that's turkey wings. So
Eh,
you need to
I
go
need,
get some that one. Mhm.
I need to go there. This is not the real me. Oh. Some people see me online and they say, yeah, forget all those soup though.
See, just leave. He came here to be
I
fun.
heard
So
you.
please forget about anything you're saying. When he
Eh,
gets to your event, he becomes
I
fun.
know I'm excellent. Don't worry. You will never see me eating on my page. No worry. I know on my page. I never to eat. Ah, yeah, continue.
Okay, so we don't always discuss food every
Okay,
time on this show. So we're going to ask you the same question again.
okay.
Best food experience and worst food experience.
From an event. So outside of an
Yes.
event.
No, from an event, of course.
Ah, ah. Worst food experience. Come on. Now we need
Please, other people, I sincerely
See,
apologize because we don't collect too many food experience.
now we need ah.
And we are all but we're here together, don't worry.
Have you eaten rice that it look like they use super glue to go? Okay.
Sorry, please don't.
Our,
Oh my god.
but I know one day Ibadan will become one of the best places in the world.
Honestly,
I know one day, honestly.
honestly. It's actually opening up.
I know this also like a kind of like this also should be motivated. You starting up in that, and I think I should just say this. You starting up in that probably that area that is not so good that you feel is not so good. See, use this for a disadvantage because the story is always very sweet when you start from places like that.
Yes, now.
I met,
Imagine Ajegunle to
I
fall.
met was I think you should be I met Pokoli of recent. I met Pokoli several times, and the last event we did together, he said something. I was like, "Ah, Papa, what you know from Iba right?" He said, really? The connection was different. I'm not joking. "Eh,
Wow.
where for Iba there? I said, I did and I was squad. He said, he did. I think
Wow.
he's still around the jaw side. I don't know. Like, wow,
Wow.
we connected and boom. So it's always very, very sweet when you know you did not start from really somewhere very nice and God is helping you. So don't be discouraged at all. Don't. No worry. Just a matter of time. Just keep working on yourself. You are in that rubbish area, keep working on yourself. You are in that place that is not good, keep working on yourself. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. So, what's food experience? That should be around the neighborhood job. Was that an event? I'm trying to ask what to remember. Yes, I think it was at an event. There's those type of event that we went for and they did not invite us, but I know someone that knows someone that knows someone. I went to the event
So
and
they are justified because they didn't really
they did not really invite me. You get. It was not really that nice. We pushed after the event, we pushed, but glory be to God. Today we go to the event and we eat good food. We go
amazing.
to the event and honestly, but when I say a particular event that their food make man, I'm not even kidding. I cannot. I cannot. I've lost. Go after you see this one is good, very good. And be like, what's this? So as of that, I've eaten what I didn't even know. Don't worry. It's a diva. I mean, don't kill me. Bring it. And so, but good food is very good. Though. I'm not joking. So I think that's what I would say about that. I've not really had like a very very key good best food. No. And also I cook. Oh, I very cook well. Oh. I'm not
Ah,
joking. I cook well. I boil water.
really?
I boil.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
If you taste my water,
Oh my God. Do you guys know this is just I was about to say I know
yeah.
a creative that cooks so well
Eh,
that I'll just organize a cook off
really,
for both of you, only for you to just mess up.
if I need to use money, come. But look, I cook. At least I cook for only myself. So anytime I eat, I put it.
Okay, I think I'll organize a session with the master chef with you because
Eh?
you guys seem to fall in the same category of very good cooks at cooking water. So let's see how that goes.
Alright.
Anyways, it's been an amazing time discussing with you.
See, we are not finishing, no. I'll be one. I'll be one person, but I'm not ending this here. Let me ask you a question. Alright, then.
Oh, Mr. Bravo is entertaining. I'm telling you. Please, if you have events, he's your plug, and please do not. He's excellent.
Don't worry, I have red card. Don't worry. If you cannot pay, you
Uh-huh.
cannot pay. Don't worry. If you cannot pay, you cannot pay. Before we to say I will do no now my team will send you a red card and if you can pay, fine. If you cannot pay, God be with you.
God be with you.
God be with you.
God be with you. Anyways, thank you. It's an honor to have you with
Oh, this
us
is what I
today.
don't. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, please on all social media platform, eat with gist with plus. Right?
Yes, Inri by Gloss. Inri by
What?
Gloss. Inri by Gloss.
Win black.
Inri by Gloss. And this
Oh,
liquid
okay.
bliss.
And it's liquid blaze, please check them up. Also liquid, very, very tasty zobo. And what's this?
Inri
Oh,
by
Inri by Gloss, please. I've eaten and I forgot who made the food. It's fine, but it's honestly, it makes sense. If you have events, no jokes, barbecue, small chops, please, comes. If they not deliver, I'll pay your money back.
We'll cheers to that. We'll cheers to that. Amazing. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
having for being here with us. It's been an amazing time. I've learned, I've been touched, I enjoyed, I've laughed. See?
Yeah,
Wait for me. Wait for
yeah.
that because I can laugh really hard and
uh,
water can tear can
be
start
careful.
flowing. So but I believe you've enjoyed yourself. I know we still have some time to, like we do backstage, we have work to do. So at this point, we're just going to shut it, and say goodbye to you guys.
You're welcome.
Um,
Don't stop watching
it and gist,
Eat and gist. Oh, you know, so you might not get to eat, but at least enjoy the gist.
But
Enjoy the gist.
definitely, as you watch, just drop your comments, and
Uh,
eventually you might just
Maybe one of
get
these days,
some
hey, I might just pick
insights.
somebody and
Yeah.
I probably would. Don't worry. Maybe one of these days, right? Maybe later I might just if you watch this video, comment under this video, and probably I might just probably go on a eat date with somebody in the comment section. Maybe we might just
Oh,
organize it or something.
okay.
Maybe
Don't
you
miss
watch this
that.
video and drop a comment.
Drop a comment in
Drop
the
a comment.
comment section. All right. So please do not forget that you should always show up regardless of whatever fear it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
It could be
always show
fear
up.
of the unknown, fear of failure, whatever. Even if you fail, my dear, it's okay to cry. Cry, stand up, dust up your body, and
Yeah.
move on. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, please pardon me.
And also, always keep working on yourself.
Very
There's
important.
no limit to what you can achieve.
Yeah.
I'm still a work in progress. Forget
Very
all
true.
this. I'm still a work in progress. I
Very
still
true.
have master classes I attend. I still have seminars I attend. I still have people I pay to teach me. And yes, I still have mentors. I still have my own personal event coach that I still follow to event and go and do yes sir too.
Very
It's just
important.
life. You want to become a leader tomorrow, you need to serve. You want to become a great person, you have to be humble and learn also. So that's just my own candid advice for anybody
All
watching.
right, guys. So we've come to the end of this edition.
You pay me.
We still-
But yes, we eat after hour. I will not get so you not see the bad side of it.
so that he can be free to
I know.
to unleash
I'm
his
saying this thing. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being
It's a
here.
pleasure.
I've had so much fun on this show. Okay,
Welcome.
guys. So take care. Be good. Keep improving on yourself.
Bye bye.
See you in the next edition. Don't forget to drop that comment. Bye.
And I might just take
Go
you
on
out
a
on a
date.
eat date. Please, so share to your friends. Share this video to your friends. Share. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, share please. Watch and share. Subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.